Let's talk about scalp serums today in hair loss or in hair thinning. So I have my trusty model here today. This is your scalp, this is the hairs, and underneath here is where you have your hair follicle. This is it in 3D, and this is it with it sliced down. And as you can see, the capillaries and the supply of sebum comes to the follicle, and the hair is grown down here, and it takes 16 weeks for it to push through up the follicle, up as far as the scalp, and then it's only then that it starts to peek through, as you can see here. So, scalp serums need to be applied on clean and dry hair every night. And our recommended one is Minixidil. So you can get Minixidil 2%, you can get Minixidil 5%. We are recommending that anybody who has got substantial hair thinning, that they go straight into the 5%. Minixidil serum is applied onto your scalp every night. It has to be clean, it has to be dry, and we want for it to actually go down through the hair shaft, down in through the follicle, and down to the base, where its active ingredient will nurture and nourish the hair growth. But consistency is key. You can't afford to skip. So if you do forget, I would suggest that you take it when, or apply it when you think of it, and do it twice the following day, so that you need to be consistent. So put a reminder on your phone for every night. So whether you are trying to make your hair grow, or whether you are trying to increase the hair supply to you, it's very important that you get cracking on Minixidil 5% right away. You don't have to get a doctor's prescription for it. You can go to your pharmacy. Nioxin Regain would be the common ones that you can purchase, but make sure that it's 5%. Start with your serums right away. It'll actually start to take effect as soon as it's done, applied to the scalp. And then book in with us for your PRP, and what that does is that it injects your own growth factors and stem cells into the area and gives it the push. But consistency is key with your hair serums, and also with the PRP. You have to have a minimum of 3 and mostly 4 monthly treatments with us with PRP, and that will actually get you to where you need to be. Think to act quickly though. Don't wait until the scalp is shiny. So for the products to be efficient, you need to make sure that you are getting the best, and you need to be able to get the best of therapies as well. And then also supplementation. Make sure that you're not anemic. Make sure that you're not deficient in B12. Make sure you're not deficient in Vit D. Make sure that you're not deficient in biotin. So an oral supplement that is specific for hair will just throw the kitchen sink at it. You don't have to see a doctor for this either. You can either go to your pharmacy for a good, decent supplement. Hush and Hush do one for hair. Sons.ie do one for hair as well. And depending on where you're at in relation to your hair loss, there are additional therapies as well, which would be drug therapies that can be prescribed by your GP. Or you can get it on a tele script from sons.ie. I'm not affiliated with any of these brands, but I have seen how they work, and they work extremely well. So if you want any further information, why don't you reach out for our free information pack and see if this is the road that you want to go down. PRP plus all the other treatments is entry level. If you feel that you're gone further than just entry level for PRP, well then in that instance we can inject polynucleotides, which is quite a niche service, and now available here in West Cork as well. So come for consultation, or you can come for consultation and have your treatment done on the same day. Either way, do something.